What is it? Got you hooked. My lips on my eyes. What is it? Got you hooked. My lips on my eyes.
Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I can't believe it's been a year. This video is going to be my 1 year post-op update. I'm just going to be filling you in on some things that's been going on with my body and how I've been handling it. I'm not going to try to make this video too long. I know it gets overwhelming to consistently watch it. But I feel like these videos is a part of your research. I know a lot of girls reach out to me and tell me that they can't find a lot on the doctor. My YouTube videos has been helping them, and I'm so glad that I can help. Let's get right into it. If you watch my other YouTube videos or if you follow me on Instagram, you know I had surgery with Dr. Rafael Gomez, Rafael Gomez, Jrafael2002 on Instagram. I made 1 year post-op last week, May 13th or 14th. I can't remember which day it was, but I've been a little busy, so this video is a little late. But anyway, as long as we get it done. First things first, getting in contact with the doctor. A lot of girls has been reaching out to me about getting in contact with the doctor. From when I went to surgery, he worked with his assistants. I'm not sure if they still work with him. I forgot her name, but the doctor is working with surgery consultants now. Most of his assistants have the surgery consultant in their Instagram name, so you can find them. I'll try to find them myself. I know 1 or 2 of them follow me, and I'll put that in the description. Make sure you look at the description because that's where all the tags will be. So when you contact the doctor, those are his numbers. I know a lot of girls write me and say, I was texting this person and I'm not sure if I should send them the deposit. Those are his assistants. If he follows them, if he posts them, if those people are in his bio, those are his assistants, and you are contacting the correct person. Okay. Another thing, I know girls were talking about the deposits going towards surgery. When I went, my $500 deposit did go towards my surgery. I believe it's still that way. If it's not, I'm not sure. This is a whole year difference, so I'm not sure what's going on now. You know, the doctor has become more popular. He's getting booked a lot. You know, people get a little maybe greedy. I don't want to say that, but you know how things go in those situations. So maybe the deposit is not going to the surgery, or it is. I'm not too sure about that. That's something that you have to contact the doctor about. Also, another thing girls was asking me is, did I pay for the big hip options? I get that question every single day. No, when I went, the big hip option wasn't a thing. Honestly, I feel that's kind of dumb. Like, you're going to get surgery to get a BBL. You're going to get hips and booty. I feel like that should be included, which it was included in mine. That was not a thing. So when I went, I just told him make my butt big and make my hips bigger. It wasn't a thing that I had to pay additionally for. I don't know why that is now. Like I said, doctors become popular and they start to get greedy and they start to do whatever the case may be. But no, I did not have to pay for no big hips. I did not have to pay for anything additional except my surgery and, you know, my labs and, you know, things like that. And my arms, I did not have to, my deposit went towards my surgery. My hips came with my price. My lats came with my price. My butt came with my price. Everything came with my price. So anything additional like that, I didn't have to pay for it. It wasn't a thing. So I can't, you know, give my opinion on that. Now that I am a year post-op, I have fibrosis. I have fat necrosis, or what I think is not fat necrosis. But I have that stuff, and I'm going to show you it, and I hate it. But I'm dealing with it, and I'm going to tell you how I'm dealing with it. It's not too bad, but it's I can see it, and it is what it is, okay? So first of all, I have fibrosis in my stomach. It's not like what you see on Instagram, but I do have like these knots. Like it's not even symmetric. Like I have knots on one side, and then the other side is like a weird thing or whatever. And on my left side, I have like these 3 knots. They like sometimes when I turn to the side, like they protrude a little bit and you can like see them, and it doesn't make me look flat. It looks weird. I keep my thigh high and my ab boards on, so it helps. And then on the other side, like on like where my curve is, I do have a little clump of them. I hate it so much. But like I said, you can't really see it. You could just feel it. And then I have one in my back. It's like a knot. That one you can really see, like when I go to the gym or whatever and I do my gym videos, it shows. And I don't like that one. I don't know, but if what I'm doing right now doesn't work out and by the third session, I'm gonna go get it surgically removed because it got to go. Okay, I was on Instagram looking at hashtags. I like fibrosis removal and like fat necrosis and stuff like that. And I came across something called a lipoma. I don't know. I'm gonna have the spelling below. But I came across that and I felt like maybe this is that, like a clump of fat cells building up. I have no clue. I did contact the dermatologist and they told me that they might be able to remove it. So if what I'm doing right now doesn't work for it, then I am going to get it removed. Another thing that I'm dealing with is fibrosis or fat necrosis or fatty deposits, whatever it is in my butt. Yeah, it's at the top. I'm gonna show you. It's at the top. One cheek is harder than the other. Yes, they're hard. One side is like firm, the other side is like hard. But on this side, the right cheek, it's like a little knot. It's like the size of, I want to say like a blueberry. It's like the size of a blueberry. And it's hard and it's very annoying, but I'm dealing with it and I'm gonna tell you how. Hold on. And then on the other side, it's like a little bit more. It's like about that big. It's like a curve, like on the lat area. It's like a curve and it's hard. No, it's not hard. It's firm on this side and it's hard on this side. So what I've been getting, I've tried 3 things. The first one is carboxy. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but it's carbon dioxide shots and it's supposed to help the body like send a reaction to send oxygen to the area for healing. So it's supposed to help. And I will say it has helped slightly. For this procedure, you will need a couple sessions for it. You'll see some slight differences every time, but it's just like a slow progress. This is like the cheapest thing that I've done. So when I went to Mimi's Doll Spot, they only charged $60 for it. So I've been getting those. I've done like 3 of them and it really did help. And it also helped with keloids. It helps dramatically with keloids. Like I've seen a great difference when I got my keloids injected. They halfway flattened. And then when I did the other thing, they're gone. So carboxy is something that I would recommend. It also helped with cellulite. It also helped with stretch marks. So, you know, benefits for your money. Another thing that I've tried to do was something called BBL enzymes. I don't know what it's called, but it has like 3 different enzymes in it. And it's supposed to help with scar tissue. And the place that I went, they charged $300 for this. And basically they inject you with the enzymes and mix with lidocaine for numbing. On their Instagram page, it showed the girls who had this really was like healed, or like, you know, this thing worked for them and they were really smoothing out and their fibrosis or fat necrosis, whatever it is, was diminished greatly. However, for me, this did not work. When I got it, the lady told me to wait a month to you know, for results to show up. However, there was like literally no difference. I would not recommend it. However, I am telling you about it just in case it's something that you want to look into. It might work for you, who knows, but I'm just telling you that it did not work for me. Another thing that I tried was Kenalog. That was the last thing I did, and that thing works. I got Kenalog in my keloids, the ones that I got carboxy in, and they diminished halfway. I got Kenalog and they flattened, like flat, like when I touch it, it just feels like skin. However, my keloid marks are still there, like it's still dark, but they're not raised anymore. So Kenalog is something that I do recommend. It was only $200 for the session, and I'm gonna go again for like 2 or 3 more sessions, because, you know, my scar tissue and my fibrosis, whatever this is, it's not gone yet, but it has went down dramatically. Like when I turn to the side and stuff, you can't really see it. You can still feel it. It's very superficial, which means it's like right there at the skin. You can still feel it. Kenalog is something that I would recommend that you look into if you do have fibrosis, if you do have fat necrosis, if you do have lipoma, whatever the case may be. Kenalog is something that you should look into. That one really worked for me. So when I had went to get one of my carboxy shots. They were like touching my butt. Like, they don't put carboxy in the butt area because I think, you know, it caused death to fat cells, so they try to avoid that. When I went, like, so my first surgery, the doctor injected the fat from the top of the butt. So I have two incisions there or whatever. And that's crazy because that's where the knot is. And they were saying like, oh, maybe it's from, you know, the needle, but it's not, because that surgery was like 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. It was a long time ago. So it's not from that. It's from, you know, fat necrosis or fibrosis, whatever it is. And then they were, this is Mimi's dog spot. They weren't sure what it was. And they were even asking me like, did I have a BBL or did I not have silicone shots? They was asking me if I had ass shots. And I was like, no. And they was just basically like, oh, you don't know what the doctor puts in, blah, blah, blah. You really think a doctor's gonna sit there and inject somebody with silicone? Girl, no, this is a BBL and this is what happened. I just want to say, like, yes, I still do recommend the doctor, even though I have fibrosis and whatever the case may be. A doctor does not give you fibrosis. How you heal is how you get the fibrosis. I don't know where it came from. I'm thinking maybe it's because I started like cavitation too soon. I started like 3 or 4 months after surgery. I had cavitation, I had radio frequency, I had wood therapy, all in one seating and laser lipo. So maybe it could be from that. Maybe it could be because I got my faja tightened, which I really did not need it because sometimes I have to take it off because it be too tight. This is the contour faja. I did not need to get it tightened. It was already tight enough. Like, these fajas are so bomb that you really don't even need to get them taken in. So I don't know, maybe is it because my faja is too tight and it's not enough oxygen getting to where it needs to go to heal. I don't know what it could be. Like, maybe because in the beginning of surgery, like I said in one of my videos, I didn't drain as much. I peed most of it out. Maybe it was some leftover liquid that hardened up. I don't know what it is, but it's there and it's not symmetric. It's not on both sides. It's in certain areas. And another thing, I got it, I want to say January. So right now we in May. I got it. No. I got it at the beginning of February because my boyfriend's birthday is at the end of January and I did not have it. I got it at the end. I got it at the beginning of February, right before Valentine's Day, I remember. And it just like one week, it just popped up. And I was like, what the is this? Like, my butt, my stomach, it was just like the weirdest thing ever. I don't know where it came from, but it just happened out of nowhere. Which is why I'm glad I didn't do like a 6-month video or a 9-month video and just waited the whole year out, because y'all would have never known this happened to me. So yeah, so it just came out of nowhere and I'm dealing with it and it's going great for the most part. I will update you after like my 3rd session of the Kenalog shots to see like if it really does what I'm saying it does. How am I feeling at 1 year? I'm feeling great. I don't have pain. You know, those sideburns, those when your sides burn. I'm not going through that. That stopped pretty early for me. My first round, it stopped around 4 or 5 months. This round, it stopped sooner, around like 2 months. I was getting wood therapy and she was like, it don't hurt. And I'm like, no, like it didn't hurt for some reason. I healed pretty fast this time around, which I'm so glad about because we all know that healing process is very annoying. I healed pretty fast this time around. I feel good. Everything's good. Swelling. So back in April last month, I went on vacation to Curacao and I was drinking a lot. My lower back swelled up. I'm gonna insert some pictures. I believe I took pictures. I hope I took pictures. I'm gonna insert some pictures of what I'm talking about because my lower back really swelled up. Like, my lower back is the arch and then it's flat and then it's my butt. That area between my arch and my butt was fat. Like, I don't know what was going on. But that week was really crazy. I think it's because I was drinking a lot. So basically all I did was, instead of, like, I have 2 ab boards. I have one that, you know, sits at the lower back and then one that's long. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I put the small one, like I put it right in that area, and I wore it, you know, like I normally wear my faja, and I had that ab board and it went down, no worries. So we're good on that. But I do want to say, like, you can swell up out of nowhere. It happens even like up until a year, you can swell up. That is what they say, and that is what happened to me. So just be mindful of what you're doing, what you're drinking, what you're eating, things like that. Just be careful with it, and you know, just take pictures and be mindful of your body so that you know what's going on and you know what to do about it. I've also been in the gym. I started the gym about 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm actually going to do a gym video. I'm going to go to the gym, not today. I'm going to show you what working out looks like after surgery. It's not different from when you are doing surgery, but there's a couple of things that I like to do, and then there's some things that I do avoid doing to, you know, look good and to accentuate everything. Like, I've been working out and I'm starting to see some results. You know, I want abs. I've never had abs. Of course, I have a flat stomach, but it's just a flat stomach. Like, I want abs. And I've been killing it in the gym, and I want to show you guys what I've been up to. 8 or 9 months post-op, I started, and I've been looking good. I've been feeling good. Everything has been good. As far as eating, I know you guys is going to ask, so what do you eat now? Like, are you still feeding in the fat? Blah, blah, blah. I eat whatever everybody else eats. I do not eat junk, however. I never did eat junk. I'm not really a chips type of person or soda. That's just not what I like. I like almonds and watermelons, yogurt. Like, I like stuff like that. I'm like, I've always liked stuff like that. I eat good food. I do not eat fast food. I've been stopped eating fast food years ago before I even had surgery. I do drink a lot of smoothies, you know, because I be in the gym. So I drink smoothies. I eat fruits. But that's just normal eating. It's not like dieting, nothing special, you know. Just make sure you get enough calories in your day, and make sure they're good calories, not no junk food calories. And you'll be fine. Your fat's gonna stay. Don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself, okay? Everything's gonna be okay. You're still gonna look good, okay? So, that I've been in the gym, have I lost weight? Yes, I lost 7 pounds. However, I still look good. My butt is still there. I've been taking pictures because I be scared. But I'm going to try to gain my little weight back because I do feel like it did make a slight difference. But I still love what I look like. It's no worries. And I'm still going to go hard in the gym, and I don't care. And yes, I still do wear my faja faithfully. And I still wear my ab board, and I still wear my back board. I wear the long one because it has been giving me that dip in my back. If you look at my Instagram page of my gym video or whatever thing I have, you'll see that dip. I feel like it has really been helping with that and keeping it there along with the gym. It just go together. You feel me? It just go together. Somebody asked me, why don't I just wear a waist trainer? Well, because I just didn't get lipo. I got my full body done, and I just feel like, I don't know if it's all in my head, but I do feel like when I wear my faja, it keeps my hips and my lats sitting up and my butt up. No, it's not in my head. It actually does do it. So that is why I keep wearing my faja, because I just feel like it keeps me shaped and it keeps me good. A lot of girls can't stand the faja, but it gets easier, and it has been easy, and I'm probably gonna wear it for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna even lie, because I just like, when I come out of it, I just like how I look. I still do recommend Muñecas Curves in Long Island. I went there and I got some wood therapy, and of course it was bomb. They have 2 locations now. I'm gonna leave their info, their Instagram info, in the description bar. Their prices is still great. The service is still great. And summer is coming, so I need to get my wood therapy, my body contouring services. I need to get on the road with those, because I just want to look good. Even though I be in the gym, I still need that maintenance, that lymphatic system. The gym is not working my lymphatic system. Those massages are. So any bloating or whatever I may have, it's handling that. It's getting rid of that. The wood therapy is helping with that, okay? Here's my little fibrosis that I was talking about. You see those 1, 2, 3? They were much bigger. And then I have this right here. There's one. Here's the cluster on the side. Those. And then this one right here in my back. I didn't get these keloids removed. The ones in my arm. I didn't get those removed. There's one below my butt that I did get removed. They're really flat. However, the marks are still there. I'm going to try to do some type of bleaching for them, or whatever the case may be. And then when I go get my other Kenalog shots, I'll remove the ones in my arm. So yeah, this right here is where the little knot is, and this is literally the size of it, like how my finger is. I don't know if you could see it, but yeah, this area right here with the firmness. The bottom is soft and it moves, so I'm not worried about nothing else. Nobody's supposed to be touching me anyway. So yeah, the Kenalog shot, you're gonna see. So this is what I'm looking like a year post-op. I've been feeling all over my body since these knots appeared to make sure, you know, I don't get any other ones, because that is like the worst thing ever. So now, for now, I'll just be like getting the keloids above my arm removed. I'll get them bleached, all my keloid marks, or maybe I'll do some microneedling to get the marks removed. I'm not like too concerned about it. It don't bother me. I don't feel like it makes me look ugly or whatever the case may be. I just want to get it removed. Yeah, so that's about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to my channel. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for the DM. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the love. Thanks for everything. Like, you girls, you guys, whoever is watching my channel, y'all are the bomb. I love y'all, and I'll be back with another video. Bye.